Guys, welcome back to another video of the Diary of REMO Kazzi. Today I'm back with ChatGPT, my helper, to answer this question. We have the 9th June 2025. ChatGPT, go on.
Falling in love in dreams can be a fascinating topic. Dreams often reflect our subconscious desires and emotions. Sometimes, people might experience feelings in dreams that they don't encounter in their waking life due to various reasons, like fear of rejection, low self-esteem, or simply not having met the right person. Dreams provide a safe space where emotions can be freely explored without real-world consequences. It's a way for the mind to process feelings and desires that might be difficult to express in reality.
What certain people tends to have that kind of, and what can you do to make that happen in real life or feel more real in real life?
People who often experience love in dreams might have unmet emotional needs or desires they wish to fulfill. To bring those feelings into real life, consider these steps. 1. Self-awareness. Understand what you're seeking in relationships. Reflect on your feelings and what might be missing in your waking life. 2. Build connections. Engage in social activities, meet new people, and form genuine connections. Sometimes, real-life interactions can help fulfill emotional needs. 3. Self-love. Focus on self-care and self-acceptance.
Is it?
When you feel
It might also be that childness, like child love, and because I was like, obviously love is like, at what age does love peak? Because for me, actually, I think it peaked at like 14, 15, 14 maybe.
It's interesting how perceptions of love can change over time. Many people experience intense feelings of love and infatuation during adolescence, often because everything feels new and intense. This period can feel like a peak because emotions are raw and experiences are fresh. As we grow older, our understanding of love evolves. It can become more about deep connections, companionship, and understanding rather than just the intensity of emotions. There's no specific age when love peaks for everyone, as it varies widely based on personal experiences and life stages. What's important is finding what love means to you at each stage of life and how it fits into your personal growth and
It's so
happiness.
like, it's kind of sad because this feeling, like, I think it can come back at some point. You are like used, you have like so many negative experiences also connotated to that, that this feeling just gets stolen. And like the older you get, the less it's about that magical feeling, which actually is the most powerful in the world. And losing that might be, I feel like I might have lost that. How can I come, like, how can I get that back? It's like, okay, it's part of myself which I lost, but I cannot get it back. Like, I can literally not get it back, because it's the youthfulness in that love which makes it so special. And this it's the same with like having an environment and being more sensitive to environment, because you are not desensitized as you get older. When you get older, you have more things that you already had in your mind, which creates desensitivity. And that sensitivity as a youth makes also the love more appear more, and everything, like, basically appear everything, like everything feels more real and everything. And the older you get, you will never have that experience again, because once you're desensitized, you cannot sensitize your brain again to that point where you're offloading your brain with the things that you've already experienced, right? Yo,
It's
yo, yo,
completely
yeah.
natural to feel that way. As we grow older, our experiences shape how we perceive the world, including love and relationships. However, it's important to remember that the depth and meaning of love can change and evolve over time. Here are a few ways to rekindle that sense of magic and sensitivity. 1. Stay curious. Keep exploring new experiences, hobbies, and relationships. New experiences can reignite that sense of wonder and excitement. 2.
Mm.
Mindfulness. Practice being present and fully engaged in the moment.
Okay,
This can
I
help.
want to come back to that childness of like, great, okay, that love, and like, why love and the dreams and everything. I mean, why can you fall in love in one dream, and like in the situation itself? Like, it's just connecting something, like connecting the dark magic of your brain to the person, or what is going on in the brain. Like, scientifically, it's researched that.
Dreams can be incredibly
Please
powerful in
make a
connect.
scientific research on that.
Dreaming of falling in love often reflects a deep desire for connection, whether with someone familiar or someone new, as noted by California psychics. This connection is tied to our subconscious mind, processing emotions and desires that we may not fully acknowledge in our waking life. Dreams provide a safe space for exploring these feelings without the constraints of reality. If you're interested in a more scientific perspective, researchers suggest that dreams allow our brains to work through complex emotions and experiences, helping us to process and integrate them. This can lead to vivid, emotionally charged dreams where feelings like love are explored in a safe, unfiltered way.
What kind of people tend to have
Sorry,
that?
but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice.
Oh
You
god.
can switch to standard now to keep chatting.
Yeah, guys, I'll explain it. I'll talk to the standard version, okay? I want to know what kind of people. Let me see. Okay. What kind of people what kind of people tend to have those tendencies? I think this video was quite interesting. Like a podcast with AI is pretty good. Like, we also have Gemini, so it's no problem, you know. To clear, okay, I'm gonna present it to you. To clarify, when you say those tendencies, are you referring to falling in love in dreams, stronger inner emotional experiences, deep sensitivity or vivid imagination, the need for whole body stimulation or intense dopamine cycles? Each of these points maps to different psychological and neurological traits. Here's a breakdown based on those themes. People who fall in love in dreams tend to be highly sensitive individuals, HSPS. Romantics or idealistics, they may be searching for a deep emotional connection in real life. Lonely or emotionally unfulfilled, the dream becomes a space for the heart to play out what's missing. Wow, I had that early, so my heart's been missing since that day one or what? Wow, maybe I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's kindergarten love, I don't know, whatever. Maybe that, it's like, I think everybody has it. I think especially when you're leaving a town where you have a lot of people. People with deep emotional sensitivity tend to be empaths, introspective, intuitive types. People with artist or creative inclinations. Okay, music, art, poetry are common outlets, often philosophical or spiritual inclined. They feel others' emotions intensely, often carrying emotional energy from others. 100%. People needing high dopamine stimulation tend to be ADHD profiles, dopamine-driven personalities. Easily bored, crave novelty, may cycle between hyperfocus and fatigue. Those are all things about me, bro. 100%. Often entrepreneurs, thrill seekers, or people with addictive tendencies. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dopamine driven. Okay. Yeah. Because you need to have that. You need to have that new sensation every day and everything. People with dysregulated nervous systems. People stem from trauma or chronic stress, leading to unstable arousal patterns. 4. People with strong inner fantasy lives or dream states. Okay, tend to be creative and imaginative thinkers, writers, artists, daydreamers. Sometimes lonely or isolated, inner life compensates for a lack of meaningful connection. Dissociative tendencies. Mild dissociative tendencies, using dreams and fantasies as a retreat from overwhelming reality. Okay. Thank you, ChatGPT. Thank you guys for watching, as always. I'll see you in the next one. This was the Diary of Remo Kazzi. Bye bye.